2025. What an unforgettable year for independent wrestling. But more importantly, deathmatch wrestling. Throughout the year, we have witnessed incredible performances, unbelievable matches, and quite frankly, some of the best wrestling in decades. The wrestlers did their part. Now it's time for the deathmatch community to do theirs and vote as we highlight the absolute best of the year. Here are your 2025 End-of-Year Deathmatch Awards, brought to you by Jobber Radio. Your nominees for Breakout Star of the Year: Jack Harrop, Bear Bronson, Lil Sicko, Nathan Mowry, and Mr. Danger. Who had the best breakout year of 2025? The nominees for International Wrestler of the Year are Arrow Boy, Cyclope, Jack Harrop, Masashi Takeda, Vixen, and Drew Parker. Who goes down as the most successful international wrestler inside the United States in 2025? The nominees for Jesus Christ Spot of the Year are Cyclope Broken in Half, John Wayne Murdoch Catches on Fire, John Moxley Impaled, Sabu's Sickening Bump, JJ's Fiery Entrance. Which moment stood out from 2025 as the most shocking and had the crowd screaming, Jesus Christ? The nominees for Tag Team of the Year are Los Macizos, Cyclope, and Muerto Extremo, Bear Dozer, Bear Bronson, and Matt Tremont, The Pillars, Malcolm Monroe III and Tommy Vendetta, The Rejects, John Wayne Murdoch and Reed Bentley, and Blood Fighter, Alex Colon and Dread. Who leaves their mark as the most successful tag team in 2025? The nominees for Unsung Hero of the Year are Dread, Dmitry Alexandrov, Danny DeMonto, Akira, Dr. Redacted, Neil Diamond Cutter, and John Wayne Murdoch. Who was the most solid and consistent deathmatch wrestler that didn't quite get the credit that they deserved in 2025, aka the Unsung Hero? The nominees for Rivalry of the Year are Nick Gage vs. Dread, GCW vs. JCW, Bryant Woods vs. Little Sicko, Bobby Beverly versus the Koger Brothers, and Bear Bronson versus Cruel. Who had the best deathmatch rivalry in 2025? The nominees for Event of the Year are RPW's Miasma 2, ICW No Holds Barred Volume 68, 7 days a week, RPW and 7 White Line Fever, ICW No Holds Barred Volume 73, and GCW's Homecoming Weekend Night 2. This comes down to the best overall event in 2025 containing death matches that was not a deathmatch tournament. The nominees for Deathmatch Tournament of the Year are GCW's Tournament of Survival 10, WLW's Death Wish Cup, CZW's Tournament of Death 22, Seven's King of the Death Matches 2025, GCW's Nick Gage Invitational 10, and RPW's King of the Kill 3. From the first round to the finals, which tournament stood out above the rest in 2025? Your nominees for Deathmatch Tournament Performance of the Year are Masada in King of the Kill 3, Lil Sicko in the Death Wish Cup, Bobby V in Carnage Cup 15, Otis Koger in Tournament of Survival 10, Bear Bronson in the Nick Gage Invitational 10, and Eric Dillinger in King of the Kill 3. Who had the best individual tournament performance of the year? The nominees for Deathmatch Championship of the Year are WLW's Pure Heart Championship, Seven's Ultra Violent Championship, ICW's American Deathmatch Championship, GCW's Ultra Violent Championship, and Horror Slam's Deathmatch Championship. Your nominees for Wrestler of the Year are Hoodfoot, Bobby Beverly, Matt Tremont, Mickey Knuckles, Masada. And Schlack. There can only be one who had the best year overall in 2025. The nominees for Deathmatch of the Year are Slade versus Bear Bronson, Hoodfoot versus Nathan Mowry, Drake Younger versus Lil Sicko, John Wayne Murdoch versus Danny DeMonto, Necro Butcher versus Dread, Bobby Beverly versus Masashi Takeda, Matt Tremont versus Bear Bronson, and Atticus Cogar versus Otis Cogar. Which match edges out the rest and goes down as the best of the entire year? I hope you enjoyed this nomination video. You can head over now to JabbaRadio.com/vote2025 to easily cast your vote for each and every one of these awards. All winners will be chosen solely by the Deathmatch community votes and nothing else. The award winners will be announced in early 2026, so stay tuned to Jabba Radio for those results. Now get out there, spread the word, and get voting. Thank you very much, everybody.